Hello, everybody. It's B Sneeze. I am back at you with a very unique interview. This is my first virtual interview. All of mine have been in person, so this will be pretty interesting for a lot of people. And I know a lot of people who watch my channel won't even know what a VTuber is. So it's a pleasure to have Lifrim on. She's a friend of mine, and she's been a lot of help with the channel and helping me kind of. Like with my thumbnail, she offered a lot of guidance with that, so I appreciate her a lot, and I'm really happy to have her on. So, introduce yourself real quick if you'd like.
Hello guys, I'm Lifrim. I'm a CDM and Succubus VTuber, and I stream on Twitch and also on YouTube, so it's nice to meet you all.
So, for those that aren't super familiar with what a VTuber is, do you kind of want to... I'm probably going to butcher it, so do you want to kind of describe what it is that you do?
I mean, basically, I have my phone in front of me, and this whole model was based for me. Well, not based, but designed for me and everything. And basically, there's a person that designs the model, and then we have to have someone that makes the art of the model, and then someone that, rigs it, basically, to make it move and everything. But I'm basically just, an anime girl on the internet, and yeah.
That's awesome. How long have you been streaming for?
Streaming for, I'd say over 2 years, but
nice.
Officially as a VTuber, it was last September. So I'm almost onto my 1-year anniversary, basically.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So when and how did you kind of decide that you wanted to be a VTuber?
So that one is actually, it's pretty funny because basically, I would always watch content creators, their streams and everything because I was a content creator myself. But then I didn't really know much about the VTuber stuff. And then I think I was going through a lot, ex-relationships and all that. And there's this VTuber that really helped me, going through it basically. So then I was like, oh my god, her model is so cute and it's so fun because I used to be a streamer that would do OG face cam streams, and I have to put makeup on and put actual clothes, and I actually really like streaming in my pajamas, so so that's pretty much
big perk for sure.
Yeah. And then as a VTuber I can just stream in the pajamas and all that, and don't have to do my hair and everything, so it's really I just press the stream button and it's really easy.
Yeah, I know. I had to make sure to do my makeup and hair before this.
Oh, yeah.
That was why it took me so long to get ready. I apologize.
Yeah. No, it's okay. But then I also met some very amazing friends that were also in the VTuber community, and they also inspired me to become a VTuber myself. So
that's awesome. Yeah, I'd always kind of considered VTubing because kind of for the same reasons, I don't have to show my face and stuff like that.
Well, it's really fun.
Yeah, that looks awesome. So I'm very very jealous, and maybe I'll join you one time.
Yeah, you should.
What were some of your? You mentioned the VTuber that you looked up to. Who were some of the biggest inspirations when you were starting out?
The VTuber I looked up to, well, the one that I mentioned was Lulunarina, and then there's obviously very big VTubers like Iron Mouse, Shiley. And there's one I really, really like. Her name is Coconuts, and she's awesome. She's super funny. She burps a lot. It's always a blast on her streams.
Awesome. Yeah, I love Shy Lily.
Yeah.
I got into, a couple of years ago, I got into VTubers really hard. Through my friends, and my dad even was watching some VTubers. I got him into Iron Mouse. And
oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah. My dad's a pretty big nerd, but so I hit it hard. Numi was one of them.
Yeah, I know Numi.
A lot of independent ones. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all super cool.
Yeah, so I definitely kind of grew to. I mean, I never didn't respect it, but I definitely grew to respect it more because just to see how much effort goes into it, how much money people put into their models, how much it's just so much.
Yeah.
So, definitely very impressive that you're able to do this.
Thank you.
But you've almost been a VTuber for a year, so what have been some of your biggest positive takeaways after a year or so of being a VTuber?
Definitely the community. The community in VTubers, I mean, it can get pretty toxic on Twitter, but the rest, like on Twitch and everything, everyone supports each other. It's always super wholesome, super cool, and always seeing new chatters come in and be like, "Oh, I love your design so much. It's so fun," and I can just What's another thing that I really like about VTubing is how I can get like fan arts and emotes, and obviously I could do that with my own face, but I feel like I don't have wings, or I don't have a coral crown or stars in my eyes IRL, unless
Sure.
I cosplay.
What?
So yeah, I know it's crazy. But yeah, so I think that's really an awesome thing to do with VTubing.
Yeah. That's one thing I've noticed too, is the community seems so awesome. I mean, obviously there's bad eggs in every basket, but it definitely seems like a super supportive community, and everyone's just kind of supporting each other. So it's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of what your streams end up being are gacha streams. How did you kind of find your niche with doing gacha?
So I actually met a friend. Well, I had watched him for a while before that, but I met someone that I raided into after playing, I think it was Valorant or something, a Valorant stream. And then he was playing a game called Nikkei Goddess of Victory, and I was like, oh, it's so, it looks like a silly game. It's all about booba and butt and waifus and all that. Okay, But then I played it for fun. I think it was January 1st, and then, well, first of all, the community of Nikkei is absolutely the best community I've ever been in, and then I kind of, I guess, blew up. Well, not blew up, but it made my stream pop off, so I continued playing it. And it turns out it's actually not just a booba game. There's like, the story is amazing.
Substance.
Yeah. But the story is really good, and it made me cry so much already, and I know I cry even more like the more I continue to play it. But I was also like in the Genshin and Honkai also before that too. So I've always been in the gacha stuff, just never found my one game that I really, really loved.
So you've been a YouTuber for a year. What have been some of your biggest obstacles as far as becoming a VTuber? Because you weren't always a VTuber.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people, there's always mean people online, because I feel like, oh, you can remain anonymously and blah, 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 so it's easy to be mean online. So mostly people saying, oh, you're a VTuber because you're ugly, or, I don't know, just commenting on my voice and stuff like that, like they think I have a voice changer or something. I don't even know, they're just being mean. But, then I realized that mean people are just jealous people that are hurting inside. So that's how I kind of I got used to it, basically. And it's also like, there's so many VTubers online, it's really hard to, I guess, distinguish yourself. So that's definitely something that I still struggle with, like, oh, what content would be different and better than some other stuff, But yeah, that's pretty much
gotta start doing ASMR.
Oh yeah.
I gotta ask, because I'm not a max tier sub of your channel, unfortunately, yet.
Yeah.
But I gotta ask, what is the deal with the chicken milk?
Oh my god, I actually have a third for that. So, chicken milk. Basically, it was, I think, 2 years ago. Yeah, it was 2 years ago. I was in a VC with my friends, and it was like 3 a.m. for me. I don't know if you knew actually, but I'm actually French Canadian. So my first language is French, and I was just asking random questions, very late at night. I was tired, exhausted, and I asked questions like, oh, would you punch a bear? Or would you drink chicken milk? Or no, it was, would you like chicken milk? And then my friends were like, what the hell is chicken milk? Because in English, that's not a thing.
Right.
But I was trying to ask eggnog, but I just forgot, the expression of it, because, like, the rough translation would do lait de poule in French, which would be, chicken milk in English / eggnog. So that's pretty much it. But it turned out to be such a big joke, and people will still laugh at it. that now that's pretty much, I guess, my thing. Like, you know how Shiley has her Womp Womp? Well, I guess I have the chicken milk, you know, to make me special or something.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's awesome. So going forward, what are your short-term and long-term goals as being a VTuber?
Definitely Twitch partner, but I guess that doesn't apply to only, oh, I'm a VTuber. I'd definitely love to do collabs with, you know, I mean, obviously some of my biggest inspirations that I've said before, but also just finding a lot of VTuber friends. I guess, like, it's so weird, but I feel like online I'm more shy than IRL. So I won't really go forward and be like, oh, do you want to collab? Do you want to be friends to most VTubers? Because I'm a shy person. But yeah, just like getting out of my comfort zone. And also like a 3D model. I love to have a 3D model to do like VR chat and stuff like that. I think that'd be so fun.
Sure. Yeah. I don't know if any collab is ever going to top this one. This might be the biggest one you ever do.
I know.
All 70 subscribers of mine are going to go crazy.
Well, listen, we all start somewhere. Who knows? You could be like at 1 million in 1 month. Could happen.
I gotta find my chicken milk, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Your niche.
But what can somebody expect if they watch one of your streams for those uninitiated?
So I'm really, you know, I interact with chat a lot. It's very chaotic. I mean, there's obviously days where my energy is just low, so it'll be, you know, more chill, more vibes, I guess. But yeah, most of the time it's just me playing Nikkei or just chatting and, you know, thirsting over waifus on gacha games and all that. Or like anime talk as well, because I watch a lot of anime, or used to. Now I don't really have the time right now, but yeah, stuff like that.
And then lastly, who have been some of your biggest supporters along your journey in being a VTuber?
Definitely my friends. Yeah, 1 year ago I didn't have a PC, you know. I was streaming on my laptop. I was streaming Valorant. My laptop was about to explode, literally. And so my friends helped me and they found a PC for me, and they've always been like, I'm mostly talking about, you know, Vic, Wyatt, Ho, Sully, all of those friends, and Eric, obviously. They're super, super close to me, and I love them very, very much. They've been there for me since day one, pretty much OGs. And, well, also the rest of my community. I'm just saying those because, you know, I've known them the longest. But, yeah, definitely those. And also my family, because, you know, I still stay at my mom's house, and she doesn't understand the whole, oh, I'm a girl on the internet, but, you know, she still supports it. But, yeah.
Yeah, I think I lucked out with my dad actually knowing what a VTuber is and watching anime too, so I don't think it's very common with parents.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for making time. I appreciate it. It was very nice talking to you and getting to know a little more about what it is that you do, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. So I always ask people who I have on for interviews to choose a song of the week. What is your song of the week?
Oh my god. When I listen to songs, I feel like I'll listen to one on repeat for 1 week and then get bored of it. But I'd say right now it's called Lovers Rock from TV Girl. That's pretty much what I've been, you know, having on repeat these days.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you so much again. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you have a good night.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.